Hello Denver, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a deep dive now that you're prepared with finding the right real estate agent, understand a little bit about home inspections, a deep dive into shopping for a home in the summer of 2024 in the Mile High City. And we're going to give you some insider tips on how to navigate the energetic market to find your dream home or your next great investment. Think about areas like Cherry Creek, Wash Park, RiNo. That's what we're going to talk about today. Insider tips from the most up-to-date local market data and mortgage trends to set you up for success in Denver's real estate game. Tip number one, master your market knowledge. Start with the basics. And as we go along this process, if you have questions, drop them into the comments below. Denver neighborhoods have each their own rhythm and pace, whether it's the family-friendly vibe of the Highlands, the bustling streets of Cherry Creek, or the edge of RiNo. Understanding the specific areas and dynamics of these pricing trends is crucial. Make sure to check out things like Altos for information related to the data on the Fred charts about the markets themselves. Get financially cleared early, no substitute for coming prepared in the Denver market. It's hot. Homes that are dropping in right now that are priced right, that look attractive to buy are going under contract pretty quick. Homes that need work and are not moving ready, they're actually sitting longer and not getting the right price. So if you're selling a home, these are things to think about. If you're buying a home, this can help you. And I'll touch on that in a minute about how that can help you if you're willing to put a little bit of polish on a house. Make sure to have your pre-approval ready early. It's not just a courtesy, it's the competitive edge, and mortgage rates are constantly changing. Keep an eye on the latest rates. Like sites like Mortgage News Daily can make all the difference for you as you begin your journey to understand what is going on with the Fed and what is going on with inflation. Next, time your market entry. Timing in real estate isn't just about the season, it's about precision. Summer in Denver sees a surge in listings, so don't be tricked to think that the market's collapsing because there's a surge in listings. If you look at the data from Altos, from the Fred charts, historically, you will see this is the time of year that there are more listings on the market, which then falls off in the fall as less people put their homes on the market. So be proactive, be ready to pounce on opportunities as they come on the market. Know the type of home you're buying, because if you're buying something that is move-in ready, there is competition right now. We've heard of homes going in and under contract in as quick as 2 days. So ensure you have the first mover advantage. Negotiate with finesse. And as we go along, any more questions about the market, what is happening with inflation, drop those questions into the comments below. Leverage negotiation tactics to make sellers see you as a preferred buyer. It's not always about price. Sometimes it's about terms, flexibility on move-in dates. Fewer contingencies can swing a deal in your favor, but you can think about seller concessions if you find the right house, one that's been on the market, maybe doesn't have offers. Look towards seller paid closing costs that can help you buy down your rate, pay your closing costs, or give you temporary buy down like a 2-1 buy down for a better rate for the next few years to help with affordability. Check out our video on home inspections. Make sure to prioritize your home inspection requests. Summers in Denver can be tough on homes, from air conditioning, potential flooding issues with rain in June. So a thorough inspection can uncover potential hidden costs to help you leverage in negotiations. Now, let's talk about the don'ts in terms of shopping for a home in the summer of 2024 in Denver. Don't ignore the data. Data drives decisions. Avoid making assumptions about the market. Don't doom scroll online, guys, right now, because I'll be honest with you, if you're going to do that, make sure you search the opposite side of that conversation so you make an informed and educated decision about should you or should you not buy this summer in Denver. Use real-time insights from sources like Altos to keep a pulse on inventory levels and price movements in the Denver market. Then avoid emotional overbidding. If you find that awesome house and you hear about multiple offers, stay cool, even if the market's hot. Emotional buying can lead to overpaying and regret. Keep your priorities clear and don't stray from the investment criteria about what's important to you in your next home. Next, do not gloss over the details. The contract is important have your agent walk through this as your keys to your commitment. Don't overlook the fine print. They can lead to unforeseen obligations. Always double check with your real estate agent and ask a lot of questions between your agent and the lender so that you're confident in the process you're going through as you're shopping for a home. A good lender will take the time. If you send across different homes, they'll take the time to go over different options with you between buying down, not buying down the rate. Maybe it's conventional, maybe it's a VA if you're a veteran, maybe it's FHA. What's the right loan for that house? And it may vary depending on the home and depending on what's going on with your credit profile. Stay away from making hasty offers. It's tempting to make a quick offer in a competitive market, but haste can lead to mistakes. Take your time, evaluate the property and the terms thoroughly. Then don't navigate this process alone. If you have the right agent and the right lender, you will be in good shape with the complex and fast-moving market that Denver is. So work with knowledge-based people that are data-driven, because after all, think about it, a house likely becomes one of your largest pieces of assets you own, and it may not feel that way when you're going to buy a home, but on the backside down the road, and that net worth has grown through appreciation, it becomes a performing asset for you. So work with advisors who understand this model as well. It can make a huge difference in your experience. As I mentioned, check out the video on home inspections. This will go really well as you write that contract on a home for you to be prepared for what to pay attention to and not pay attention to in a home inspection. The summer markets in Denver can be wild. It's an interesting one right now with high interest rates and inflation and an election year. Does that mean you should or shouldn't buy? These are all questions that you have to ask yourself. If you have questions about, is this a good time to buy or should I wait? Drop them in below, questions or comments as you move along through this journey. We will add to this series to wrap it up here soon. So stick with it for the do's and don'ts as we move along on your way to making an informed and successful home buying process. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell for more insights. If you're ready to talk real estate, send us a DM, send us a message, or schedule with Calendly.com/Mortgage Maestro.